What's up, y'all? It's Tony, and we're here for another version of Famous Finds. Today we are in beautiful Hampden, Baltimore. There's nothing more charm city than Hampden. So many good spots here with a ton of character in them. There's one little spot that's a little harder to find. You're gonna have to stick around and see it. There's no name on it or anything. We're gonna try to do a nightcap there. So stay tuned and let's get rolling. All right, first stop, we got Luigi's Italian Deli. Apparently, Libby on the ones and twos is very familiar with these spots and what to get here. So we got a little bit of a plug. Libby got me the cold cut and the scooch. And apparently they do half sandwiches. So seeing that we're gonna probably hit 8 or 9 spots, Libby adjusted accordingly, which I don't blame her for. So very cool little spot. It's literally a row home that has a little window in the front, and the fabulous lady just handed us our sandwich out of there. So here we are. Scooch. We're going scooch first? All right. Scooch is apparently a hot one, right? Sopressata capicola. And then some roasted red peppers. Arugula, looks like. Little wilted. We were a second late, huh? Roasted red peppers. That looks good. The bread looks like almost like a Cuban bread, like toasted down. I've never been to this spot. I've been to Hampden a handful of times. First time eating at Luigi's. We got some Calabrian chilies in there too, not just roasted red peppers. So that works out. Now we got the cold cut here. The scooch was very good. Great quality meat, thinly sliced. Bread was nice and toasted. This one, the bread isn't toasted on it, like pressed down, but it's still got some nice blistering happening there.
Oh no!
What?
The sauce! Tony, the sauce!
Oh, oops. Sorry. The bread is just too thick, you can see it. And it looks like it's just like capicola and mortadella on there, maybe some ham. So still solid. Apparently they have a famous pink sauce, Libby said. It's a cold sauce and it's got some horseradish here. It's almost like a remoulade, kind of like a cocktail mixed with mayo. Like a creamy horseradish, kind of. I don't know where it's supposed to go, like what combination you're supposed to do it with, but solid sauce. Cold cut's decent. The scooch was great, but let's keep it going. Next stop, we got my buddy Chad Gauss Food Market. He, in my opinion, I don't know the timeline, but I know he's told me it before, is one of the pioneers of the Hampden culinary scene and the transformation that has happened. He's been here for like over 20 years, massively creative, always pushing the envelope and modernizing the bar scene. Let's get inside and see what he's doing. The feast is here. We have his famous pretzels with cheese sauce. You can see we didn't spill it. It comes like overflowing with that great cheese sauce. The cheesesteak I've never had, and it says it's his famous cheesesteak on the menu. So Famous Finds comes in, Famous Finds has to eat the famous cheesesteak. So here we are, freshly baked pretzels. They're amazing. With the cheese sauce, little lobster tails, or what do you call them? Lobster fingers, sorry. Lobster tails basically fried, truffle, honey mustard, and then the big ass mozzarella sticks. I think that's what he calls them. Big old mozzarella sticks. There's the actual cheese pool of it. We'll start here. Chad is a very talented chef. Let's just put it that way. And everything he touches turns to gold. Classic, banger. He puts so much attention to detail in all of his dishes. Talked to him many times about this. You know, methodically plans out each one of them, that he doesn't need to change his menu that often. They're just staples that he put on the menu a long time ago, slight little tweaks along the way, and that's kind of it. And that's Food Market, and he's got a bunch of other concepts as well to go with it. La Food Marquetta, Vacation, all kinds of stuff. Here we go for the dunk. You can literally sit here and eat just these and leave happy. Last but not least, the famous cheesesteak. That is a damn good cheesesteak. Meat is super tender, thinly sliced. You can see it in there. I wish the cheese was maybe laced in the meat a little bit better. Not having a ton of cheese also doesn't make you feel like you just ate a gazillion calories either. So it's actually pretty, light, I would say, for that reason. This is spot on. Let's keep the Tour de Hampden going, bleeding over into Remington. Stay tuned for the little surprise that we have at the end. Hopefully we can find the spot because it doesn't have any signs on it. And like and subscribe if you haven't already, of course. Let's keep it going. Mr. John Tay here would not let me pay for lunch. Here we are saying hi. My man,
Peace.
you've been with Chad for how long?
Since 2012. So
When did it open up here?
2012.
Okay, I was going to stay from the beginning.
I started line cook with him and worked up Marquetta, executive chef, and then partner at Columbia. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Appreciate it. My pleasure. Likewise, man. Likewise. Thank you.
Take care, dude.
Thanks. Likewise. Is it good? Jen's giving us a little dabble of the matcha. That's good. That's good. What is it again?
It's a strawberry matcha. Can I buy you one?
Strawberry matcha. No, thank you. Right now, we're on a mission. Next up, as you can see, I told you Hampden has a lot of places full of character. As you can see from this place behind me, nice bright blue. Daniela from Sardinia, from Italy. My buddy Fabio Mura, that I was actually in a chef competition with many, many moons ago, was also from Sardinia, so I'm sure they know each other here, and I'm sure they can cook their butt off. Apparently they have a lasagna, spinach lasagna? Spinach and mushroom lasagna that is to die for. Let's get inside and check it out. Come on. All right, we got the lasagna. The gentleman in there, Alan, was a very nice guy. That looks good. Looks meaty, but it's not. It's mushrooms. And I don't know how I got Libby to talk me into eating spinach lasagna, but here we are. That's good. I can see why people like this spot. Quirky little inside. Gave me like Little Italy vibes in there. Let's keep it going. All right, next up we have Black Sauce Kitchen. They got famous at the JFX Farmers Market. I've heard about them for a long time from Dimitri Olive Oil selling their oil next to them at the farmers markets. And we're here, they got a brick and mortar. They got some wonky hours. I haven't been here yet because of that reason. Anytime that I was in the area, they weren't open. So we're here to get some oxtail and some ribs, I believe Libby said. Let's get inside and see what made these people pop. Let's go. Got the goods. Smells amazing. Looks amazing. Great people in there. These ribs, look dynamite. And he is right. The smoke ring on these is amazing. We were just at Jake's and Andy Nelson's Tuesday, so they're fresh in my brain, or else I wouldn't even bring them up necessarily, comparing people to each other. But this right here, my friends, looks amazing. That is good. That is good. The barbecue sauce is not traditional. Like they got some fruit in there. Tamarind, is that what it is? Really good. Super meaty. Look at that. Took like 5 bites already and there's still more meat on there. That's a good rib. Barbecue scene here in Baltimore is mainly pit beef. Rest assured, you have people like this that are making us proud when it comes to barbecue. All right, now we got the oxtail. I'm gonna need some help, Libby, here on what you called it.
Palau, I believe.
Palau. The whole dish is called palau.
This is oxtail palau.
Oxtail palau. It's
Pigeon
like a
peas.
pigeon peas. It's like a dirty rice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Look at that. They got oxtail like all up in the rice too. I'm a big fan of Jamaican cuisine, and you can just tell the richness in this oxtail and the love in that rice and peas. Baltimore, you're making me proud. You're making me proud. This is good, S-H-I-T. Black Sauce Kitchen, only open Thursday and Saturday. 2 days a week, you know you're doing something right when you can open up for 2 days a week and have a viable business. They're doing a ton of catering, they said. They're still at the Waverly Farmers Market now, not JFX anymore. They used to be at JFX, so that's where you can find them. We got a couple more spots left. Thank you for tuning in thus far. If you have been already, and we have the grand finale come in, hopefully we can find the spot because there's no sign on the spot. Let's keep going. All right, next stop, just wrapped up at Black Sauce. We're here on the Remington side now, no longer in Hampden. Clavel, landmark here in Remington. They are doing phenomenal things for some years now, always packed. Scratch kitchen, taqueria, mezcaleria. They're making tortillas, they're making all kinds of stuff right here. Let's get inside, check it out, come on. We got the queso fundido, which are very well known for. We got the chorizo on top of it. I already dug into it. You can see it's all nice and cheesy and chorizo-y and amazing-y. Guac on the side. And they got what, refried beans, Lil? A refried bean dip. That's good. Good spice to it. That's a sleeper right there. All right, got some refreshing ceviche. We got the aguachile rojo, shrimp, striped bass, lime juice, chili guajillo, chile tepin, cucumber, red onions, totopos. And they have some kind of sauce in the middle that we were looking at. Looks like mayonnaise. We got the shrimp here. Looks a little brown still, which I'm completely fine with because I don't mind eating raw seafood. Refreshing. After today's meals, this is nice and refreshing. Definitely got a kick to it. Good spice level. I would say above average. I really want to try it with the mayonnaise now though. That mayonnaise definitely calms it down a little bit. And we have the tacos. We got the cochinita pibil, pork in bitter oranges, and achiote. Really, these tortillas look amazing. That pickled onion is just what that taco needs to cut through the pork and the achiote. House butchered lamb and beef shank, barbacoa de borrego, in Mexican coffee, negro modelo, and spices. This I'm very excited to try. I think the tortilla here is actually the star of the show, but everything is well balanced. They do a great job here. Attention to detail. Definitely got the lamb flavor to it, but the beef in there kind of balances it so it's not too lamby. Greek, I don't mind the lamb flavor personally. They got a couple salsas here as well. A red one and a green one. That's kind of spicy. This one is not that spicy. It's pretty good, refreshing. Got a good little spice level coming through. Lightly battered cod, house pickled cabbage, slaw, crema de habanero, and cilantro. That looks good. That looks really good. That's a great taco. Slaw is great. The habanero crema has just enough heat coming through. Beer battered fish is crispy, flaky, well balanced. And last but not least, the shrimp taco, which was also recommended by the nice gentleman outside that was directing us which way to go. He said, try the shrimp taco. So here we are, trying the shrimp tacos. Oh, it's like loaded with cheese in there. That's good. I mean, they're breaking the old cardinal sin that nobody follows anymore of cheese and seafood together, but this combination works really, really well. The sleeper here, definitely the taco shells. Pretty sure they're making them here in-house, and they are amazing. All right, let's go see if we can find the nightcap spot. Stay tuned. I think you're gonna like it. All right, we're at the Speakeasy, so we have to speak very quietly. Just kidding, but for real. We're at a Speakeasy. That's what the surprise was. Can't really tell from the outside. I actually realized they do actually have it written up there very distinctly. So there's kind of a sign, but there's not really a sign. We are at WC Harlan, Lane Harlan, Carlos Raba. They've got Bar Clavel right there, catty corner. And then they did a little speakeasy concept right down here. It's a perfect nightcap for a night out. For those who know, obviously it's not that well kept of a secret anymore. They've gotten great recognition, well deserved. They mastered their craft and they're doing great things here in the Remington area. So let's get inside and see if we can't get a little nightcap. Come on. we just did the intro there. Their entrance is actually back here.
Brown bear.
Thank you.
The house macaroni.
Thank you.
Cheers.
All right, you got the brown bear, which is their old fashioned with rye and bourbon both, and a bunch of other stuff. And their summer Negroni. Mmm. That's good. Tastes almost like fireballs in there. I'm not a fan of fireballs, so I'm going to stick to this one here. But hope you had fun tuning in. Don't sleep on my city, right? We have a lot to offer, as you can see. A lot of little towns, a lot of cool towns. I gave it a second before I went out and about and showed you guys what my city is all about. But once again, now I know why it's famous. Cheers.